morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, pushing 8:20 a.m. Central Time. We've had a lot of news this morning, and maybe we should go to that to start out, and then I'll come right back to the charts with you. The morning started off at 5 in the morning with the National Federation of Independent Business, and it came out better at 99.5 versus November's 99 reading. Then we got to the important CPI numbers. Now, you're going to get PPI tomorrow, but today's CPI came in muted, expected up 0.3. That's what they got. It is a tenth hotter, though, than it was for the November. The December core ex-food and energy came in up 0.2. The market expected up 0.3, and that was on par with November. December CPI, energy prices came in only up 0.3. That is way under what they were the month before. Food prices only up 0.7, way under what they were before. CPI price index year over year. This is always the important one. You look at one of them up 2.7. That's in line with what was expected. And the core CPI ex food and energy year over year up 2.6%. They expected 2.7, so that was a tenth better. Weekly retail sales out of Redbook came in up 5.7% for both the first week of January 2026 versus 2025, and for the week ending January 10th a year ago. So those were interesting numbers. Yeah, they're down from where they were just last week, but they should be given that you're no longer in the holiday season. Bank earnings, JP Morgan investment banking fees fell in the fourth quarter, which was a surprise, but all their other numbers were very strong. Revenue came in at $8.24 billion, ahead of even the highest estimates. And the Bank of New York Mellon's Corp, they beat analyst estimates as well. So banking, which kicks off today, and we'll be getting Wells Fargo and all the other Citi and so on, coming in on a strong note. And that strong note has helped put the stock market up again. So you can see where you're at here. As I said, you're pushing the silver market up $3.50. The currency markets are pretty flat in the water right now. While the dollar's higher, it's barely so, and the euro's barely lower. We can see the energies, they were up much more than this earlier, another 30, 40. I think I'm being facetious when I say much more, but they were up on this, and I think that's very important for you to keep your eye on. The bonds and notes, well, as we take a look at what they're doing, you're losing some yield, not a lot, but the 10 years trading in the neighborhood of 4.16. And in the grains, you had a set of very bearish numbers come out yesterday, and they took the corn down 20 some odd cents. And today you're getting a little follow through from that. The bean market also down. The big question for the beans is, are they going to test the $10 level or not? And is the corn going to be able to go down to the $4 mark? And, that's still questionable. Cotton saw a report that gave it a little bit of a bid this morning, so that's not terrible action by itself. Now, whether you trade futures, stocks, ETFs, each morning now what I've been doing is I'm kicking up the amount of trades that are coming out of my recommendation list. We're doing a lot more. Began yesterday in the ETFs, doing a lot more now in the futures markets as well. So if this is your cup of tea, this could be right where you want to go with all this. I cover 40 some odd stocks, for futures. I put out special reports, which I'll begin. I'm happy to say that today I have the contractors coming out, and they're starting to put together my green screens and everything else that I need to give you that type of research. So how do you get this? Go to iraepstein.com. You can go and click up here at any point as well. That will get you going on everything, or up over here if you're watching on YouTube. So iraepstein.com, sign up, and I think you'll see that, if I can throw a good idea or two your way, maybe that will help. Will I be right? Yep. Will I be wrong? That's a guarantee too. So it's just like everything in life. Honesty, trade recommendations, trying to do the best job you can for you. I'm Ira. You have yourself a great morning. I will catch up with you all later. I might be putting out these updates much earlier than normal. And the reason is I'll be out of where I'm living right now in the early afternoon. Take care.